Hi, and welcome to Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. This is Cheryl. This is episode 22, I believe. Thank you very much for joining me. Welcome to all my new viewers and subscribers, and welcome back to all my previous viewers. Thank you very much for joining me today. It is, let's see, about 11:30 a.m. on, what day is it today? Tuesday, March 27th, I believe. And, the lighting's not perfect here. I'm in my bedroom, so the lighting's not very good. I apologize for that. And also, you may hear wind blowing on my window. It makes a lot of racket. I can't help that. It's the only place I can videotape today, because I have some boxes I have to unbox. So, yeah, it's the only place I can put everything in and still record. So, you'll hear, like right there, you can hear the banging. I hope it's not too bad. It's very loud. It's very windy here in Merritt. It's quite, it's a little bit warm. It's got some sun, but there's a lot of wind, a lot of dust storms, I walked outside and all the dust came in my eyes. It was terrible. It was horrible. So, very windy right now. Anyways, so this is episode 22 of Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. Again, my name is Cheryl. This is probably going to be a long podcast because I got lots of stuff to show you. So grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of Diet Coke. As usual, I've got my Diet Coke with a straw. And just enjoy. Grab your knitting or crochet project and just enjoy this video. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, remember to give me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have 42 subscribers right now, and I'm hoping to get up on that and hope that more people subscribe. But I'm okay with 42. That's fine. But if you haven't, feel free to do that because I like to see the numbers go up. Maybe it's just like greed or something, but anyways, I've got 2 boxes to unbox. You can't see it. I was just patting it to show you, and you can't even see it. So I don't know why I did that. And I got some FOs and a whip. And I've got some news in my chit chat. Oh, I can sneeze. So my allergies are really bad right now with all the dust storms and everything right now. So hopefully I won't sneeze. So okay, let's get started. Just let me have a drink. I'm sure it's wonderful watching me drink, but so let me put my drink down on the floor. I have nowhere else I can put it, so it goes on the floor. So, as you noticed from my last episode, or I think it was episode 21, where I talked about getting some looms for loom knitting. And I have been like loom knitting like crazy. So I made a few hats, and I'm working on a shawl. So I haven't woven in the ends, but I consider them FOs, finished objects, because, you know, they're done, they're just not woven in. I made a little hat for Kendra, the little girl I babysit, a little ponytail hat. And again, I've got to weave in the ends, but it's a little ponytail hat. Isn't that cute? I used 2 different yarns on I think it was a 36 loom, peg loom. Really cute. This was a pattern I found on Lumahat. All these patterns were found on Lumahat on YouTube. Her name is Denise, I think, or Shanice. I'm not sure. Very nice lady though, and she does perfect tutorials. They're really well done, and I enjoy them. And she doesn't just do hats on loom; she does other loom projects as well. So check her out. Lumahat.com actually is what it is, but it's on Lumahat on YouTube. So that's done. Little ponytail hat, easy pattern. It was just done in E-wraps and U-wraps. So I love the little ridge here. I love how you do that. What you do is you just do your stitches, whether it has purling or not. This one didn't have purling on it. And then you fold it up and make a ridge. It's a really neat pattern. Then I also made this one for her, which is the same pattern. Little ponytail hat. It's her birthday coming up, Kendra's birthday. So I'm making her some hats, even though it's almost summer. But she lives in Maple Ridge, so it rains a lot there, so that's kind of cute. And then this one I believe is for Kendra as well, and this was the spiral hat. So if you notice, it's got little spirals going up like this. Really cute. It's a slouchy hat. Don't know if they'll fit her or not, but that's really cute. I like those spirals. And that was a really easy pattern as well. No ponytail hat. It's just a hat. So that was a spiral hat on Luma hat. The other ones, these ones were, I believe it's just called Beginner's Loom Knit Hat or something like that. And I made a bigger hat. This one is for Kendra's mom. And she wanted a messy bun hat because she wears her hair on top and oh, my hair looks awful. A messy bun on top. She wears it a lot and she wanted a messy bun hat and I was going to make her one a long time ago and I never did. So I'm going to send this with Kendra's birthday present for her mom. And this is pretty. And this is the same pattern as the first two I showed, which is just E-wrap and U-wraps. Here, show it that way. And it's got a little bit of yellow on top. I don't know if she likes yellow or not, but that's how the yarn came. So I used 2 strings for this, and I just take yarn from the middle and from the around it and put it together. So some people get 2 balls of yarn. I don't. I just, well, I did that with this one. I had 2 balls of yarn. But if you're doing the same color, it's easier for me, anyways, just to take both ends and put it together. So that's that. Then I made a big hat. Oh, I didn't bring it. I made another hat for myself, but I don't know where it is. Anyways, I made another hat for myself. It was a spiral hat. So, yeah, that's all my finished objects. I've been doing loom knitting for the past week and just having fun doing it. I really enjoy it. I took it to the library the other day, and this lady came up to me and she says, "Man, I haven't seen one of those in years." And she says, as a child, they used to get little nails and put them in wood and then loom knit like that. So, I've seen those before too, and they're really neat. I enjoy loom knitting. It's quite fun, relaxing. You can do it while you watch TV. It's really interesting. I love knitting and crocheting as well. I'm not giving up on that, don't worry, but loom knitting is becoming close to one of my favorites. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. I really do. It's a lot of fun, and there's lots of YouTube videos, and like I said, lumahat.com on YouTube shows even the basic stitches. It shows how to do hats, different hats. It shows how to do shawls. It's a really great channel. So Lumahat, check it out. Wonderful channel. Okay, I got a cramp in my leg. I think I'm dehydrated. I went to the hospital yesterday because I had an ear infection. I couldn't get into my doctor for 2.5 weeks. So, went to emergency and had an ear infection. So, got some medication. Hopefully that'll help. But at the same time, I was dehydrated, so I had to drink a lot of water. As you know, I drink a lot of Diet Coke, which has caffeine in it and coffee and everything, and not enough water. So I get cramps in my legs from that. I don't know why I told you all that, but I did. So just, interesting. If you get cramps in your leg, drink water, because it does help. Just a suggestion. So my whip right now, my work in progress is a shawl on a loom, and I believe I found this from Loom Hat too. I'm not sure, but it's a really pretty shawl. It's got U-wrap for 3 rows, and then it's got the S-stitch on these rows, and it looks really pretty. The lighting is awful here, I'm so sorry. But when you do a shawl on the loom, all you do is you don't connect it, so it's just a flat thing. So when you take it off, it'll be flat. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I'm hoping to get some more work on that done today and hopefully finish it. So yeah, I'm enjoying that, and this is the yarn I was going to use for my February ladies sweater in the beginning of the year, but I never did, so I'm using it for the shawl. So yeah, very pretty stitch. It looks almost like crochet, doesn't it? I think it does. Very pretty. And this is my 40 peg. I believe it's 40 pegs. Most of them come in 41 pegs, but I think this one's a 40 peg loom. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I'm enjoying that. And then the little hook that you use is this little thing. And I've got a pink one and a blue one. Yeah. So I've been enjoying loom knitting, as I said. It's a lot of fun. It's relaxing. That's what I like. You can do it in front of the TV and just relax, and I love it. So, okay, so we're ready for the Knit Picks unboxing. So, I've got 2 boxes of Knit Picks yarn to unbox. I know. I don't know why I stuck my tongue out. Sorry. I know. It's ridiculous. I ordered like 40 skeins of yarn like 2 weeks ago, and it finally came in today. I'm so excited. So, I'm just going to move my finished objects here and just place them on my floor, because, you know, that's where things go, right? On the floor. Welcome to my house. Here are the boxes, and I'll just show them to you. There's the boxes. Alright, let's move the camera. So this is the first box. This is the small box. Knit Picks, and I got scissors, so let's get started. Oof. Here, I'll do this right here. And let's open it. I love Knit Picks. I got a lot of cotton yarn this time, so I'm going to Calgary, which I'll talk about in chit chat, but I'm going to Calgary next week, and or not next week, April 6th. So I'm going to be making a bunch of dishcloths for Ryan and Beverly, because I'm going to see them. Yay! So, sorry for the noise. Okay, woohoo! I'm so excited. I love knitting yarn. It's like, I go back to the post office and I'm like, I'm back. And she's like, more yarn? I'm like, yeah, sorry. I'm addicted to online shopping. She's like, yeah. It's like I go every week to get yarn. Oh, these are gorgeous. So this, oh, I love this. This is Chroma Worsted from Knit Picks. And this color is, this is Machine Wash Tumble Dried Low. And this is called Ferris Wheel. And I got 5 of these, I believe. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, I love it. How many yards is this? This is 100 grams, 198 yards. 70% superwash wool, 30% nylon. Isn't that gorgeous? I wish you could see this in real life, because it looks much better in real life than it does on camera. Oh, I love that. Oh, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 5 of them. Maybe I just got 4. Oh, it looks like I just got 4, but yeah. Oh, I love it. I want to make a shawl out of that. Maybe a virus shawl or something. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Here's the 5th one. 5. Yay! Oh, I love it. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, my gosh. And this was, I believe, a discontinued yarn. That's why I bought 5 of them. Oh, look at all the colors. Oh, I'm in love. That is gorgeous. It's even more gorgeous than it was on the line online. Oh, I love that. Oh, the rest is cotton yarn, it looks like. So this is Knit Picks Dishy Solids. My apologies. 100 grams, 190 yards, 100% cotton, machine wash, tumble dry, low. This color is conch. Gorgeous. I love it. And like I said, the colors aren't showing very well on camera. You have to see it for real life. I have to have a drink. I'm sorry. With all the dust going around, I'm going through a lot of allergies. Having a lot of asthma problems and stuff right now, so let's see what else. Oh, this is pretty. This is another Knit Picks Dishy, and it is I gotta breathe. I'm getting too excited. I'm having an asthma attack. It's not really funny, but Fiesta Red. I love that. That's gorgeous. And another Knit Picks Dishy solid, and this is, what color is this? Kenai, Kenai. Gorgeous, gorgeous. How many times can I say the word gorgeous? You know, it's like all this yarn. Oh, this is heaven. I'm so enjoying this. Oh, this is pretty. This is Lilac Mist. That's really pretty. I wish you could see this in real life. It's much prettier than on camera, but I don't have good lighting here, and it kind of blows it out, so. This one is Begonia. Very pretty. I like that one. That one I'm going to keep for myself for yarn. For a dishcloth, I think. I love that. Very bright pink. Oh, this one's nice too. Oh, they're so nice. I love this. This is just called Blue. Original name, huh? Very nice. And this one is Silver. Another original name. Very pretty. And again, this is 190 yards. It's enough to make crochet about 3 or 4 dishcloths and knit maybe 3 dishcloths, big dishcloths. So this one's Eggplant. Very pretty. And this one is Mulberry. That doesn't show up very well. Oh, I like this one. This is Pomegranate. Very pretty. Very pretty. I recommend Knit Picks Dishy. They're very great yarn. Very great yarn. That doesn't make sense. It's a very great quality. It's very good. So I recommend it totally for dishcloths. I make socks out of them. You can make anything out of them. They're great. This one is Jalapeno. Very pretty. And then I also got, that's all the dish pick. What is this? I don't remember ordering this. Oh, I guess I ordered this. Effortless organization is easier the case. It's gorgeous on the outside and full of useful pockets on the inside. Never lose a hook again. A red crochet hook case. I do remember buying this. So a hook case. That'd be cool. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. I forgot I ordered this. Sorry for the noise. Okay. Oh, it's kind of like a leather. It looks really nice. Feels really nice. And, oh, it's got little hook places. like that, and perfect. It's got a little zipper there for other things. Oh, this is wonderful. It's got a zipper on both sides. Wonderful. Okay, that was a surprise. I've got to order that. I do remember ordering this, and I had to buy this. This is a bright crochet hook set. I like the colors. That's why I got them. I like the colors. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is from a 2.0 to 6.0 millimeters. So from a 2.0, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6. So that'll be good. That is one box. I'm just going to put everything back in there so I don't have a big mess, because I already have a big mess in my house. I had inspection the other day in my apartment, and as you probably know if you've watched my channel, I'm not very good at cleaning my house. And my manager came in, and he's like, "Oh, this looks so good." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yes, you're doing so well." And I'm like, "Thank you, I really am trying." And he says, "I can definitely tell." So that's good. At least I passed inspection without him complaining about anything, so that was good. That's the first time that's ever happened. So I'm happy about that. Let's open the second box. This is a big box. I'm so excited. Sorry for the noise. Alright. Okay, I need another drink. My apologies again. Okay. Woo. Okay, so I bought a collection of, I think it's 17 Nitpicks Dishy multicolors, and I thought they'd come in a bag, but they didn't. They came separately, so here we go. First one is Caterpillar Multi. That's pretty. Some of these you've seen before because I've ordered them before. Beachfront Multi. That's pretty. Oh, I guess these. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, it is so dusty outside, and as soon as I went outside, I had to go out today, and I came back in, and it's like, it's horrendous. The allergies, and even I have a friend who has like no allergies, and she's even having allergic reactions this year because it's so dusty outside and the pollen, and it's just horrible. And she doesn't suffer from allergies, and she's sniffling and sneezing and coughing, and it's like horrible this year. So my apologies. Liberty Multi. Nitpicks Dishy Multis. That shows up really well. That's true color there. And Egg Hunt Multi. So, like I said, I bought a lot of cotton yarn, but these ones I got on a deal for like 50 bucks, I think, or 45 bucks. 17 of them. And they're usually about $3 Canadian each, so that was a good deal. 17 of them, I believe. So, this one is Grape Purple Multi. That's the perfect name, I think. I would love, you know what the best job would be, though? Oh, see, now I was thinking the best job in the world would be naming yarns, but I actually, like, okay, sidebar, this is totally off subject, but a few years ago, I was with my cousin, and this is actually about 20 years ago, actually not a few years ago. It was back when Cabbage Patch Kids were coming out, and you know how they come with an adoption paper and they say their name on it? My cousin and I were sitting there going, wouldn't that be the best job in the whole world to name the Cabbage Patch Kids? And I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. So that's what I would love to do, is name dolls. But the second best job would be naming yarn. Jelly Bean Multi. Twilight Multi. That's a pretty one. all pretty, but jewelry, can't speak, jewelry box multi. Oh, I shouldn't have gone out today, but then I wouldn't have been able to get my boxes of yarn. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Allergies, can't live with them, right? Sunset multi, that's pretty. I've never had that one before. That's pretty. Oh, I've never had this one. This one's like a Christmas color. Oh, it is too, Jingle multi. Isn't that gorgeous? That's like a Christmas color. Jingle multi. And I've had this one before, I believe, and this is called Sunshine Multi. Beautiful. I've used up almost all of my cotton yarn that I bought before. Red Rover Multi. Deep Blue Sea Multi. This is one of my favorites. I love this color. It makes beautiful dishcloths. Aquarium Multi. That's gorgeous too. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, I got more. This one's pretty too. Beachcomber. I don't know why it's called Beachcomber, but I like it. Kind of fits it, actually. Okay. And then I ordered... Oh, it looks like it came in a package, but they all fell out. So, this is the package I bought for $30, I think, Canadian. And it comes with a bunch of yarn. This is worsted weight, 20% superwash, 80% acrylic, 208 yards, 100 grams. This is cotton candy. Oh, that's gorgeous. It doesn't show true color there. Trying to... But anyways, it's pink, which I love pink. So there's two of those. There's two of each color. So this is a hot pink, and this is called... Oh, Pucker. What a cute color name. Pucker. No, I'm not saying the F word. I'm saying pucker. Beautiful. And there should be two of them. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Two of them. So I got two of each color. This one is mulberry. And there should be two of those as well. Yep. Mulberry. This one's pretty. This is really pretty. This is Fairy Tale. Oh, what a nice name. Fairy Tale. Beautiful. Here, I'll show it a little longer. Again, this is worsted weight. 20% superwash wool, 80% acrylic, 208 yards, 100 grams. So you can make like a nice shawl, like a small shawl with two of them. And these ones are eggplants. Oh, that doesn't show very well. That looks more blue. It's more purple. It looks blue on camera. It's more of a purple. That looks a little bit better, but it still looks blue on camera. It's purple. And this one I love. This is Wisteria. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Silver. That looks different on camera as well. I wish you could see them in person because it looks so different than on camera. But it still looks good on camera. And this is Blush. Another soft pink. And that is it. Oh, no, wait. I got one more dishy. And this is Pebble Multi. Oh, no, I got one more dishy. And this is Cabin Multi. And that is all the yarn I got. Woo! That's a lot of yarn. I think my favorite out of all of them is this one, the first one I showed. It is just gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this. I'm thinking of making a big shawl. Because it's 198 yards, so almost 200 yards. And I've got 5 of them, so that would be 1,000 yards almost. That would make a nice big shawl. Just gorgeous. I love that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love all this yarn. I spent so much money on this. It's ridiculous, but good old Visa. Oh, I'm in heaven right now. I don't know where to start. I want to make everything. I think I'll finish my shawl on my loom first, and then maybe make some dishcloths or something, or start the shawl with this one. This would be pretty as a hat, too. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. What do you think? What do you think I should make with it? Got 5 of these, but it's almost 1,000 yards. What do you think? What is your favorite pattern that would use this amount of yarn? I'll have to look on Ravelry and see. But I'm thinking a shawl would be really pretty. Yeah. Or even some socks would be really pretty in that too. It's got nylon in it, so we'll see. Okay, so time for chit chat. Oh, let me grab my pot. Oh my goodness. Okay, time for chit chat. So that's it for knitting news. If you just came for the knitting or crocheting, that is all I have for you today. Oh, one more thing is I do have some dishcloth patterns on Ravelry for free. I have the Gilmoregirl's dishcloth. I have I forgot what I called them. Gilmoregirl's dishcloth and the Handy Dandy dishcloth and the Dish It Out dishcloth. And they're under Cheryl Lynette Designs. I'll write it down below. I don't know how to link things. If you know how to link things, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know how to link things. And I really want to know how to do that. So I can just link you to my designs and you can go there, and I don't know how to do that. So if you know, let me know, please. I'm not really tech savvy, so I don't know how to do that. But, yeah, Cheryl Lynette Designs on Ravelry. And I'll write it down below in the description box, and you can check it out. I also have some tube socks on Ravelry for 99 cents Canadian. If you would like to check that out, it's a cute pattern, really easy. It's 99 cents, so it's not really expensive or anything, and it's an easy pattern. So it's an easy memorizable pattern. So yeah, check that out. I would really appreciate your support. And I haven't sold any tube sock patterns. I have one lady who put it in her queue, but nobody's actually bought it. So, yeah, check it out. I'd appreciate it. And leave comments below or on my Ravelry page. I'm Gilmoregirl39 on Ravelry if you'd like to become a friend of mine. And we have a Ravelry group called Gilmoregirls Podcast. If you would like to join that, we'll be doing knit-alongs soon. I'm trying to think of a good knit-along to do. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below or on my Ravelry page. And let me know what kind of knit-along you'd like to do, or crochet-along, make-along, what you would like to do. I would like to do one, but one of the rules of that is that you have to be part of the podcast group on Ravelry. So go ahead and become a member there. We hopefully will have lots of discussions. We don't talk a lot. I've put some posts on. Nobody's responded to it recently, but I do have a couple people who respond quite often, so join the group. I would really love that. We've only got like 5 people on it right now, so join the group and get involved and have fun, and we can talk. I would love to talk to you and get to know you, so become friends. I might send me, I don't think it's called a friend request, but whatever it is on Ravelry, and I'll definitely put you as one of my friends. Gilmoregirl 39. Okay, that is all my knitting and crocheting news. So if you've come just for that, that is over. So thank you very much for coming. And if you want to stay for chit chat, I would love you to hear all about my week. And so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, that was kind of loud too. So, this last week has been kind of rough for me. My tics from my Tourette syndrome have been pretty bad. It's been pretty rough dealing with the tics again. My medication's not working as well as it used to. I've been on it for 29 years now, so it's starting to stop working. So it's kind of rough getting used to doing my tics again. I'm not doing much right now. I'm not doing any right now, thank goodness. But I did go out last Monday, so a week ago yesterday, and I went out to a group, and it was the clubhouse, a mental health clubhouse, and we get together to talk and have coffee and stuff for 4 hours, and I enjoyed that, but I did a lot of tics, and they're very understanding there. Everyone's really nice there, because everyone has disabilities there, so they're very understanding, but I was still embarrassed and still upset, and the more embarrassed and upset I get, the tics get worse, right? So, and then I end up going out for dinner with one of the ladies there. She's a good friend, and we went out for dinner, and again, she's very nice about it. She's not judgmental, and she understands, and she doesn't tease me or anything, but I did a lot of loud tics, and had a lot of people staring at me, and a lot of people making whispered comments, and my brother told me, don't worry about it, just let it slide off, kind of shake it off, as Taylor Swift says, and just be yourself, and but it's still really hard, because I haven't dealt with doing a lot of tics in the last few years, because my medication has been working, so it hasn't been for about 20 years that I've dealt with doing tics every 2 or 3 seconds, which is what I was doing. So I was, well, no, not every 2 or 3 seconds. I was doing about 3 tics a minute, and they're quite loud. So I think what bothers me the most is just disturbing other people and knowing that I'm disturbing other people, and it really bugged me. But I just ate my dinner and had a good conversation with my friend, and I apologized to her, and she was very nice about it. No problem, Cheryl. I know you're a great person, so don't worry about it, But I had a few people whisper about me and make a few comments and stare at me, and it was rough. It was really hard to deal with. Again, I just have to shake it off, but it bothered me, and it made me stay in the house for the next week. Next 4 or 5 days, I didn't go out because I was scared I was going to do my tics, and it depresses me. It really hurts when people make comments and stare at me. I understand why they do that. And honestly, if I didn't have Tourette's, I'd probably stare and make comments too. So I understand that it looks weird and it sounds weird, and it's curiosity more than anything. I don't think people are trying to be rude. I think it's just curiosity, like, oh, that girl's making those weird noises. That's weird, I think it's just plain curiosity. I don't think they're actually intentionally trying to be rude. But it does hurt. It does hurt. So, my advice, if I can give some right now, if you don't mind, is when you do see someone who is mentally or physically disabled, and making some kind of noises or something, please don't stare at them, and don't make comments. It hurts. It really hurts. Those people have feelings too, and it really does hurt. And You know, they say sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me, but words really do hurt. And it's the silent kind of pain where you don't know that you're hurting someone because they keep it inside, but it really does hurt. So please, if you see someone acting out in a way that you know is a mental or physical disability, please don't stare at them or make comments. It's not polite. It hurts them. They have feelings too. Just a little rant. Sorry about that, but yeah. So that was my week. I didn't go out very often. But back to happier things. I am going to Calgary to see Ryan and Beverly. I finally get to meet Beverly. I'm so excited. So I'm going on April 6th until the 13th. And I'm going by Greyhound, so it's a 12-hour trip. But I enjoy going by Greyhound. I think it's fun. The only problem is your butt gets sore, but other than that, it's quite. I enjoy it. You get to talk to different people, and you get to knit and crochet, and you get to read and listen to music on your. What I guess they used to be called Walkmans. I think they're called Discmans now. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm bringing my visa along with me and having fun. I figure as long as I can pay the minimum due, I'm gonna have fun. So I'm planning on taking Ryan and Bev to a movie, and I'm hoping to see the movie I Can Only Imagine. It's based on the Christian song I Can Only Imagine. That song is a very special song to me. It was played at my mom's funeral. When my mom first heard the song, she cried her heart out, and she said she knew she was dying soon, and she said, I want that played at my funeral. And I said, okay, I'll make sure Dad knows. And so when she passed away, I told my dad my mom really wanted I Can Only Imagine played, and he said, okay. So we played that song at her funeral, or her memorial. It wasn't really a funeral, it was a memorial. A celebration of life is what we called it. And that's a really special song to our family. So the movie is about the guy who wrote it. And I don't know much about the movie. I know that he went through some trials in life, and the song is a result of those trials. So the song is I Can Only Imagine. It's about imagining what heaven's going to be like and what his reaction's going to be. Whether it says, will I dance for you, Jesus, or now if you be still? That's my favorite part. And it's a beautiful song. It's sung by Mercy Me. Originally, it's sung by different artists, but originally it was sung by Mercy Me. And the guy who wrote it, I believe, is part of Mercy Me, but I'm not sure about that. But the movie is about his life and how the song came about and how it rose to popularity and everything. So I'm hoping to go to that movie. But whatever movie we go see, it'll be fun. And we're probably going to go to Banff because Ryan has a pass to the national park there. So hopefully we'll go to Banff, and I want to go to a used bookstore because I want to get some books. And I might have to get another suitcase from Walmart or something because I plan on buying a lot of stuff on there, and I'm only taking one suitcase up with me. And you can take 2 suitcases on the bus, so I'm okay. I can buy another suitcase and bring some more stuff. So I plan on going to a used bookstore, hopefully, if Ryan will take me. And I'm hoping to go to Michael's as well. And I'm hoping, beyond all hope, that I don't buy any yarn. What I do want to buy is an Afghan loom. It's a loom that's like an S. And there's patterns on YouTube that show how to make an Afghan through the loom, with the loom. So I want to buy one of those. I also want to buy some pattern books and hopefully get a loom knitting pattern book and maybe a crochet pattern book or a knitting pattern book. I'm not sure, but I want to look at some books to see if I can get some of those. And then I'm hoping to go through Michael's and not buy any yarn. I don't know if that's possible. I'm not guaranteeing I'm not going to because, yeah, you know me. Need I say more? So, yeah. And we're gonna be going. Ryan promised me he'd take me to the Cheesecake Cafe because him and Beverly love it there, and I've never been there, so I want to go and get a big piece of cheesecake. So, and we'll probably be going to Atlas Pizza because that's his favorite pizza place. And so we'll probably be going there. I get to meet Beverly, which I'm so excited to hang out with her and have some fun and look at her ring and talk wedding plans with her and get all involved in that. That'll be fun. I told Ryan, I was texting him, and I said, I'm already looking at baby patterns. And then I'm like, no pressure, but make me an auntie. And then I'm like, but, no pressure, because, no pressure. But man, if they had a baby, I would just be so thrilled, and I would make so many patterns and stuff, because I have no babies in my life right now. I have 2 nieces, and they grew up, and they're 27 and 25 now, so they don't have any babies. And then, I mean, the youngest child I have, well, my friend has 2 little kids. My best friend, one of my best friends, has 2 little kids, but I don't see them very often, but I'm hopefully going to make some stuff for them when I see them next. But I really want to make baby things. So I'm telling Ryan and Beverly, hurry up. They're not getting married till May long weekend of next year, but and they're not living together or anything, so they're not, hopefully not going to get her pregnant before they're married, but I kind of want them to have a baby real soon so I can make knitting projects and make them. Can you imagine? I would make so much stuff for them. I'd be mailing things off every week. So maybe it's a good thing they don't have a baby. I won't spend so much money. But I'm excited, and I've always wanted a redheaded little girl, so I kind of hope Ryan has red hair, so I'm kind of hoping Ryan and Bev have a redheaded little girl. I think that'd be so sweet. But yeah, I'm excited for them, and they're getting married on the Maybach weekend of 2019. And they're going to be getting married in BC because both of them are from BC. They live in Alberta right now, but they're both from BC. So I'll be able to go to their wedding, and hopefully I can get someone to drive me up there for the day and just go to the wedding and then come home. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm so excited for them because they've both waited so long to find the right person, and Ryan and Bev are just such special people. I have never met Beverly, but she's right in there, right in my heart. So I'm excited to meet her and give her a big hug, and excited to see Ryan and give him a big hug. And I'm staying at Ryan's place. He has a roommate there as well, so I'll be sleeping in the living room on I've stayed there before, and he has a little foamy mattress that goes on the floor. It's really quite comfortable, so I'll be staying there. And I made sure I asked Beverly that she doesn't mind if I stay at Ryan's, because, I used to be in love with Ryan, so I didn't want to step in over the line kind of thing, and without asking her, and she said, no, it's no problem. I know you guys are just friends, so that was cool. That's really good of her, because I would never come in between them. I would never want to become in between them, so I will always love Ryan to a certain extent just because he was my first true love, but I'm not in love with him. You know what I mean? I love him, but I'm not in love with him. I used to think that was silly when people said that, but now I know what they mean. And so I just want him to be happy. So I'm happy that he met Beverly and that they're together. So yeah, I'm going to Calgary. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have fun. So that is April 6th. It's a Friday, and I leave at like 10:30 in the morning. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I'll do a podcast when I get home from that and let you know how it went. I'm not bringing my computer with me, so I can't do a podcast while I'm there. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'm really gonna have fun. And hopefully there will be no snow there. And well, I don't mind snow, but I don't want to wear boots because the boots are so bulky. I'd rather wear sandals. But Calgary's in Alberta, so you never know. There could be another snowstorm in April. So there's no snow here, but it's really windy, like I said. So it's not as windy right now. It's not too bad right now, but it was really windy yesterday. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. It It was so bad. It was, you just walk outside and you're like, whoa! It was really bad. So, that's about it. What am I reading? Oh, I've been listening to some audiobooks. I listened to Between Shades of Grey by Rita Septis, or Septis, I don't know how to pronounce it. And I really enjoyed that. That was a really good book. I have read part of it before, but I've never actually read the whole book. It was a very sad book, and it was a beautiful book. It's about Lithuania back in World War II, and it was a really good book. I enjoyed it. I cried. I don't cry very often when I read books, but I listened to the audiobook and I did cry on that, so it was really good. Makes you think, and it makes you think how lucky we are these days in that we're not in a world war. It makes you feel lucky that it makes me feel lucky I live in Canada, even though the politics are not going as well right now, but I am lucky to be living in a free country. And so it's what the freedoms we have as Americans and Canadians and British and everybody in the not in third world countries is that we have rights for right to freedom and the right for religion and religious rights and to serve whoever we want to serve in our gods, and I think that's important. It's changing. It's kind of scary the way it's going. Canada changed our Trudeau, our Prime Minister, changed the national anthem to, instead of saying Thy Son's Command, it's All of Us Command. And I'm kind of insulted by that because he said it was because of the army that it was Thy Son's Command. And I believe it was written originally because of God and saying Thy Son's Command as in God's Son Command. So I was kind of offended by that. And now they're trying to change that we don't call people Mr. and Mrs. And instead of calling parents mother and father, we call them parent 1 and parent 2. That I don't like that. He's very strong in the transgender or gender equality and stuff, and it's going too far, I think. But still, we have more freedoms in some countries, so yeah. And anyways, so I've been reading that book. I listened to that book. I've been listening to some Murder, She Wrote books. So the Murder, She Wrote books are written by, it says it's written by Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote, and by Dennis Bain, I think his name is. And so Dennis Bain is actually the author, of course, but Jessica Fletcher is named as one of the authors. So if you remember the old show Murder, She Wrote, Jessica Fletcher is an author in that show, a mystery author, and she solves crimes. And I've been listening to that, and they're modern Murder, She Wrote books, so it's got cell phones and everything in it. And she's still the same age, which is kind of funny, but the audiobooks are really good. The lady who does the audiobooks, I forget her name, but she sounds a lot like Jessica Fletcher, or Angela Lansbury as Jessica Fletcher. So it's a really good audiobook. So I listened to a couple of those. I like them. I kind of figure out who the murderer is like a third of the way through the book, but because if you listen to the clues, it's pretty obvious. But it's still a good read. I enjoy it. It brings back good memories of Murder, She Wrote. So, I used to watch it all the time. So, I think I have each show memorized. So, I've been listening to a couple of those. I'm listening to a lot of audiobooks. I listened to Everything, Everything, which is one of my favorite books. It's written by Nicola Yoon. One of my favorite all-time books. When I first read it, I read it in paper form, and it was, I cried right through it. So I listened to that audiobook. And this is all through my library, through Overdrive. So, what else? I listened to Before Green Gables. I forget who wrote it. Budge Wilson, I believe, wrote it. And it's a book about Anne Shirley. Excuse me. A book about Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables, but it's about her life before Green Gables. So it goes from right when she was born to right up to the point where she's about to meet Matthew and Marilla. And it's really good book. I thought maybe listening to it, the character of Anne might be changed, like it wouldn't be the same Anne. And I love Anne Shirley. When I was little, I used to say my name was Anne with an E, and I used to make people call me Anne with an E. And I loved Anne Shirley. I loved the movies, the Anne of Green Gables movie with Megan Follows. That was like, I watched that every day for years, and I have it memorized. I have that one and Anne of Green Gables, the sequel, memorized. I've read the whole series a few times. I love Anne of Green Gables. So I thought maybe it wouldn't be as good, that it would lose the authenticity of it, but it really was good, and the writing was really good. It had a lot of the same Anne in it, and you can tell it was the same Anne. She talked a lot. She said the same words. It went through how she came up with some of the words that she says a lot of in the Anne of Green Gables book, like bosom friend and kindred spirit, things like that. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's called Before Green Gables, and I believe the author is Budge Wilson. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I listened to that book. I'm still reading in print form. I'm reading Salt to the Sea by Ruta Septis. I don't know how to pronounce it, but she wrote Between Shades of Grey, which I talked about earlier. And I'm reading that one, Salt to the Sea, and that's another emotional book about Lithuania during World War II. Hoping to finish that book today, so that's really good, and got that from the library. I got a bunch of crochet magazines and knitting magazines from the library, so I'm looking at those. That's fun, and yeah. Oh my gosh, 55 minutes already. I've been talking like crazy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I apologize for my hair because it looks horrible, and it always seems to look horrible on the days I record. I really do have nice hair, but it looks terrible when I record. So, anyways, and I am wearing lipstick, you can't really tell, but I did put on some makeup today, so thank you so much for watching. If you would like to give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. It helps people find my channel. And if you would like to subscribe if you haven't done so, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. God bless you in all you do. Happy knitting and happy crocheting. Bye.